The dandelion flower, the underside of the dandelion, the green sepals we call these, the green bit underneath, is quite bitter. So you, with some company, if you have some, or a podcast or something like that to keep you entertained, you want to sit with your basket of foraged dandelion flowers and just pull off the green bit, and that's going to be discarded and put into your compost. And what you want is you want to just end up with a whole lovely big harvest of just the petals. And then you're going to chop up your rhubarb if you have it. I also added in an apple. You can keep it purely simply as dandelion petals. You can add in a few extras like this. Anyway, chop them up, put them in a pan, cover with water, and simmer on a low heat until well, if you're using just dandelion flowers, then simmer for just maybe 10 minutes maybe. And if you're using other fruits or vegetables like apples and rhubarb, then you would want to simmer that for a bit longer. I simmered it for about an hour, and I really broke down the rhubarb. I really extracted the pectin from the apple and the rhubarb there as well. And what the colour of the water turns into this most beautiful bright yellow colour, this lovely liquid. And then what you're going to do is then you strain off your whole liquid, keep the liquid, discard the pulp that's left over. If you wanted to, you could turn that pulp into some biscuits or shortbread, or you could repurpose it in smoothies or something instead. But that's something else to do to save things. And then you clean out your pot and you put back all of your beautiful, brightly yellow coloured dandelion infused water into the, then you measure it in, see how many millilitres you've got, and then you add equal amounts of sugar. If you want to, you could add healthier sugars like coconut sugar or jaggery or honey. Depending on what you choose to do will depend on how long your shelf life of your syrup will last. I've just given away what we're making. Yes, we are making dandelion syrup. I haven't told you that yet, but that's going to be the end product right now. So to make a syrup, you ideally, if you want it to last and have quite a long shelf life, actually if you want it to have a shelf life of a couple of years, then you definitely need to add equal parts sugar, and anything that isn't regular white or brown sugar is going to shorten its shelf life. If you use honey, you'll need to keep it in the fridge and all the time. Anyway, so then you measure out how many millilitres you've got of your liquid, and then you add equal grams of sugar, equal amounts, and you simmer that, you hardly even simmer it, just basically heating it until all the sugar has dissolved, and you're just about bringing it to a simmer. You don't want to simmer it for too long because it will change the colour quite a lot. You really only want to just dilute all the sugar there, and then you can get some sterilised bottles and strain it off into a beautiful jar, and you'll be left with this incredible nectar, dandelion syrup. Some people call it dandelion honey, I think. If left for long enough, this might crystallise and become a bit, right now it's quite liquidy, you can see. Hopefully it won't crystallise, because also I've got it in a pouring jar, not a scooping jar. So I don't think this is going to last very long actually in our household. It's absolutely delicious. So we've been having this since I made it. We've been having this on top of pancakes and porridge, homemade biscuits and scones and all sorts as well. So yeah, it's a real treat. And just the colour, bottling up that sunshine, that dandelion medicine into a dandelion and rhubarb syrup. So I hope that you, actually I've got another idea to share with you. What you could do is you could also decide to make dandelion fritters and then you could serve them up with your dandelion syrup, and you could have an absolute amazing celebration of the dandelion. So what you do, you would simply just make a simple batter, pancake batter, and then you get the dandelion flour, and you leave the green bit on for that occasion, and you dip the flour in the batter, cover it all so the batter comes all the way to the top of the green bit there, and then you simply just put it in a hot frying pan and fry it until it's done. Now that would be a special treat, and actually I think I need to try that right now. So if you have some dandelions, please nibble on them, nibble on the petals, nibble on the leaf, experience the bitterness of the leaf, experience the delicious creamy taste of the petals, add them to your salads, make dandelion fritters, try some dandelion syrup if you have the time and the inkling. Thank you for watching.